If you've been in your current home for a while, it might start to look a little boring. If this sounds familiar to you, it might be time to redecorate. The problem most people end up running into when redecorating is the budget. The common belief is that you need tons of money to redecorate properly, but that's not true. In this video, we will give you 21 budget-friendly ideas that you can use to redecorate your home today. 21. Your kitchen is one of the most important spaces in your home. It's where the magic happens. People tend to forget about kitchens when they're redecorating because it just seems like you can't tackle the space on a budget. But you can. One way to give your kitchen a brand new look is to get rid of all your cabinets and replace them with open shelving units instead. It'll give your kitchen a totally different vibe without you having to spend a lot. 20. If you're trying to freshen things up significantly on a budget, one great option is to put up new wallpaper. Wallpaper is usually cheap and comes in thousands of different designs and colors, so you're bound to find something that works for you. It can instantly transform an entire room, and if you move your furniture around a little bit too, you'll feel like it's a brand new room. 19. Another great way to redecorate your home is by getting tons of new lighting. Forget about the flush lights on your ceiling and go for unique floor lamps instead. The great thing about floor lamps is that since there's no installation involved, they can be easily moved around throughout the house. So, if you ever get bored of seeing them in one place, you can move them to another room and switch them around as much as you want. This allows for multiple rounds of redecorating with the same lamps. 18. Your bed is the piece of furniture that takes up the most space in your room. This is something that you should use to your advantage when you're redecorating. If your room follows a certain color theme, you can easily switch it up by changing your bedding. Get bed sets that are different than the ones you usually get. Add one or two tiny decor pieces to match, and you'll have what looks like a brand new room without even needing to change much. 17. You can never really have too many mirrors. If your space is getting a little boring, a mirror can easily lighten things up. Some are large and inspired by vintage design and can be leaned against a wall to give the room a touch of character, while others are simple and sleek and bring in some geometry. You have a lot of options with these, and you can find one that really works for your space perfectly, giving you a totally unique room once you're done. 16. One of the best ways to switch up the look of your room is to bring in a capsule wardrobe. This can easily be done using a simple clothing rack. Display your favorite or most unique pieces of clothing, including all your interesting accessories, and you'll have a functional wardrobe that's also a focal point of the room. 15. Whether you have wooden flooring or wall-to-wall carpeting, one thing that can instantly upgrade a room is a rug. Depending on your layout, you can pick a small or a large rug. You can even get one that's fit for outdoors. These act as great anchor pieces in a room and can tie a space together beautifully. 14. When it comes to small changes in decor making a huge difference, tables are high up on the list. Whether it's adding small tables all over your space, layering two tables together, or simply bringing in a nice little coffee table, all of these can make a world of difference and give the room a fresh new look. 13. Concrete walls have been a pretty big trend when it comes to home decor in the past few years. If you want that look, but don't want to literally tear down the walls and rebuild them with concrete, then you don't have to. You can get the same look using paint. Take some dark gray and light gray paint and paint the wall in a messy way. When it dries, it will look like it's a concrete wall. 12. If any of your rooms have a totally empty wall, you can give the space a new look by creating a unique art wall. Get some random pieces of art from a local thrift store and paint one solid color halfway across each piece. It creates a look that you don't really see in most homes, and you'll have an entire wall's worth of art without having to spend a ton of money on it. 11. When it comes to redecorating on a budget, it's always best to make as much use as you can of things you already own. One way to do this is to take a look at all the furniture you have currently and figure out which pieces you can upcycle. Repainting the furniture in a new color or create an entire painting to make the piece even more interesting. By giving your furniture a new life, you can change up the look of the entire room. 10. Your kitchen is a space that can easily get cluttered. This is usually essential clutter, meaning things like pots and pans or all of your spices or cooking utensils. When you're redecorating, consider redesigning not only how your kitchen looks, but how it functions. Get organizers for everything. Hang up your pots, create a spice wall, or display your mug collection. Once you're done, it'll feel like you're in a brand new kitchen. 9. This one is something anyone can do. If you're bored of any rooms in your home, just paint them. If you have white walls, try black. If they're blue, try yellow. You have so much room for creativity when you're painting the walls. The walls make the room, and changing them means changing the whole vibe of the room in one simple step. 8. Fixtures may seem, well, fixed, but they're not. In fact, changing out most of the fixtures in your home is super simple and makes a pretty big impact on the overall look of the space. Something as simple as changing the faucet of your sink from a regular one to one with gold accents can make your kitchen look brand new. 7. While we're on the topic of kitchens, another way to switch up the look of them is to take off all your cabinet doors and repaint them entirely. This doesn't have to be a subtle change. You can redo them in a totally different color and make it look like a different kitchen altogether. 6. If you've got a bed that doesn't have a headboard, you have the perfect opportunity to switch out your decor all the time. Get creative with the headboard. You can try anything from an antique door-style headboard to a fun hand-painted one. Add a few decor pieces to match the new vibe, and your room will look like it's totally redone. 5. If you want to update the look of your room without doing anything major, try looking away from the floors. Switch out your curtains for a totally different style. Try a different color, texture, or height. This is something you can easily do on your own, and it'll make a big difference in how your room looks. 4. Throw pillows are one of the best things that have ever happened to the world of home decor. If you're bored of the way your bed or couch looks, switch out the old throw pillows for new ones, or just change the casings of ones you already own. You can try different colors, textures, and sizes, and change up the look as much as you want. This is a great way to redecorate a room without having to spend a ton of money. 3. When you're redecorating, don't forget about the bathrooms. If your bathroom has a basic vibe, you can instantly change it up by getting great quality matching towels. A bath towel set, bathrobe, and little hand towels bring a cohesive, hotel-like vibe to your home. Not only will the bathroom look different, but it'll feel different too. 2. Most homes that were built 5 to 10 years ago have one thing in common: a really distasteful backsplash in the kitchen. One trick for overcoming this issue in an affordable way is to get stick-on backsplashes. These are great because you just have to peel and stick, and they look like real tile. And for the most part, they feel real too. This tiny change can give your kitchen a brand new look. 1. One of the best ways you can redecorate on a budget is to transform the furniture you already own into something totally new. For example, maybe you want to give your main couch a makeover. Just remove the fabric it came with and reupholster it. Use a starkly different color and fabric from the original one, and you'll feel like you're in a totally different home when you're done. And that's a wrap for 21 budget-friendly ideas to redecorate your home. Which one of these do you want to try out? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next ones!